Alright, hello, my name is Dennis, and I want to say welcome to my video. This will be the second video that I've made. After the video I made yesterday, I threw a intro or a beginning segment quickly together, and today I wanted to mess around with that some more. So I took some time for editing practice and put together a kind of a silly intro before I went into this video. So I'm going to attempt to do a little voiceover or maybe some video recording, screen grabbing of semi how I did it in Premiere Pro. It's not an in-depth tutorial. I don't really know what I'm doing completely, as my intro says. So I'm learning, and it's just having fun, and it's just something for me to experiment and to do, and hopefully someone else may get some use out of it. But in reality, it's all for me to practice and keep making videos and hopefully improve as I go. Alright guys, like I said, I'm gonna go through how I made the intro today. So the first thing I did was go to YouTube, and I went to the Creator Studio and the audio library. And I cruised through here and listened to music. I wanted to find something with good solid beats, something clear for me that I could use to do transitions on. So that's why I picked hip hop. Not everything works, however, this sounds pretty good, has solid beats. So from here you can select the download tab or the download button. You want to make sure you read to see if there's anything restrictions or it says to put a link in. This one says nothing, so I went ahead and downloaded it. Once you download it, you can open up Premiere. So wherever you download it to, music, made a YouTube file. So I downloaded a couple, so you just drag it over here and it'll appear. Once it's over here, you drag it into the timeline. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it, get up, going to drag it in over here. So I kind of like those beats right there, dun, 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 for an ending. That brings me to just about 10 seconds. Another way to see these better is you can actually extend this, pull that down, so that way you can see the notes a little better. Alright, so I'm going to bring it over here. Then there's a pause there, and I'm going to cut it out right there. So if you hit the C button, get the cutter. I'm on Windows, by the way, or right here is the cut tool, eraser tool. Alright, V brings you back to the selection tool, which is right here. I'm going to select the rest of it, and I'm going to delete it. Alright, so this is what I'm going to work with. Pretty clear beats. So let's start back at the beginning. So now we need something to work with. So mine is going to be very basic. I'm going to use just some text flapping that's going to go up on the screen in an order, and really simple. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to make a legacy title. So legacy title right here. Alright, let's call it new title. Okay. Alright, it starts out black, which is fine for me. I'm going to use black. I'm going to use right here, type tool, click on it. I'm going to drag my box over here. So we can use some text. You can use whatever you want. This is my new intro. Let's try something else. Let's go new intro. Alright, so I'm going to change the text, which I'm selecting over on the right side is a text. I'm going to change the sizes of all those fonts, but I figure let's change the text first. Something bolder, easy to read. Nobody likes Comic Sans. How about Imbrium? I have no clue what that is. Try something else. Franklin Gothic. Georgia. Alright, sounds great. So from here, I'm going to click back in here. I'm going to select. Actually, what I want to do, my plan here is here we go. Let's make this box the same size. Or bigger, doesn't really matter. Alright. Got my text. Now I'm going to kind of drag my text out to about the size of this. I don't know if this is going to work. Totally not work because it's too big. Yep, it is. So let's delete. Select, be crazy here. New intro. Switch back here. Center, center. All right, this is my new intro. Within here, you have colors. You can do, I got white. You also can do backgrounds or shadows that you can add on if you want. So it's kind of by default black, and I'm using white, and so that is going to work for me. So then I'm going to hit close. All right, so I have new, what did I create? New title? Is that what I created? It is. This is my new intro. Perfect. So let's drag this thing onto my video. Okay, by default, it's coming out to like 4 seconds. So that's, that sounds good to me. Okay, I'm gonna drag it actually out to 5 or so seconds. So from here, I'm going to go to effects. All right, I'm gonna search crop tool. Excuse me, the crop effect. Okay, which is in transform crop. I'm gonna put it on that title. Okay, that's gonna add crop action right here. So I'm going to use these controllers on the right here, left, top, right, bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bottom up until I get rid of the bottom line. I'm going to take my right. I'm going to go all the way over until I can't see it anymore. So from here, I want to find my first spot where I want my first word to jump in. So let me hear some music. So right there. So as you can see, I'm going to pick a spot right where the beat is. Okay, right where I can hear it. All right, so I actually want right, which is the one I use. So I'm going to click keyframe, click right one. All right. Now I'm going to unmark it until I get this. Okay, it's automatically going to make a keyframe. All right, so then we move forward. Till I see another one I like. So let's create another one. If I hit this button, it creates it. Go 1 frame. Same thing. I'm going to drag it until I see this. Okay, automatically creates keyframe. Drag it some more. So I hear another one. Boom. Okay, this is we're going to listen for another one I'm just going to do the bottom line at once. Now, if you want to do each individual word, you kind of have to do each line on a separate legacy title, and you would do it line by line by line. I'm not doing that, so I'm just going to make it easy where I'm just going to do the top line individual words and the bottom line all at once. So I need to add the bottom marker here. Okay, go 1 over. There we go. Let's see if it works. Okay, I messed up something. You saw my scroll in, which actually kind of looks cool. Okay, so the reason it scrolled in is because what it does when you have a marker of what you want, this marker says that I want to see my mind, and the marker before it is it's placing it right before it, and it covers the distance between. So if I zoom in here, I should have another marker there. So there's a marker there. So here I see the is, and then it says the next marker would be to see the my. So if I want to get rid of that slow, I would go back one frame. I would bring my right side back over so I can't see it. Alright, so now it's an instant. There we go. So dun dun dun, and then boom. This is my new intro. So that's real simple. So as you saw in my intro as it came in, I did some more of that. I added another section with some color changes, and I did that by adding multiple title frames with different color backgrounds. I did need to insert like a color mat or a picture behind one of my keyframes or one of my videos as I did Quack This Way. And that's because as I did this cropping, it cropped the red out to black behind it, but then I just put a solid red color behind it, so that way it would keep the color, and then that's how I was able to do that. And that is, in a nutshell, how I made my intro. It's a quick thing. I like to use hip-hop style music, again, for the beats. Makes kind of making changes into the beat a little easier for me, at least, in my ears. I tried some other music, but it was difficult for me to hear it. Just want to say thank you for checking it out, and I hope that God blesses you, and pray that He will, as we seek and continue to learn and grow through Christ Jesus, trying to be more like Him every day. God bless.